Yo, man, what's the goddamn deal, man? It's the Trill Pill, bringing you some more information, that you probably need to know before it drops next week. Next week, this number you see on the screen, 988, will be the new emergency number. Although it is a good thing. Go look at a few articles. You already know I'm going to drop those in the description box below. But 988 will be the new number. Now, the old number, the 1-800 number, will still be active, right? But the 988 number is a more specific number for mental health. They'll get you and guide you. If you don't have anything else to do, nobody to turn to, 988 will be that number. But that being said, there are some worries, all right? And a few of the worries are this: are they going to have enough workers so they can hold these calls when they start coming in? You know what I'm saying? The pandemic, jobs being, cut short, and everything that's, kind of, that's rough on life. You know what I'm saying? Besides life itself, money is scarce. Gas is high. Food is high. You know what I'm saying? I went in there and bought 2 watermelons, and it cost me down there $12. You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So everything is high right now. You know what I'm saying? And in the meantime, people are struggling to make enough just to pay, the bare necessities. Along with that, the pearls of life. You know what I'm saying? Things that we go through on an everyday basis and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go through that, a little bit. Got an article right here from Bloomberg. This is the main source where I got the information from. A 2020 law creating a national mental health hotline 988 was hailed as a milestone in making crisis services more accessible and destigmatizing seeking help. But less than 1 month away or ahead of its launch in July 16th, state and local agencies seem unprepared for its rollout, according to a recent report from the research group the RAND Corporation. Now, I'm gonna stop right there. I'm not gonna read this whole article. Y'all already know. If you've been on my channel, I'm gonna drop everything in the description box so you can go read for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Read this next paragraph. Designed to be accessible through phone, text messages, and web chat, the new emergency number will connect to the existing National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, as I just told y'all a little bit earlier, which links to some 200 low crisis centers. When that hotline debuted in 2005, like the old people say. In 2005, in 2005, man, it fielded 50,000 calls in 2020. It took 2.4 million. So it's way more than triple, quadruple its calls. That's a lot of calls about mental health and suicide prevention. We take that up to account about how many people are in the country. You know, I don't know the number, but it's a lot of calls. And that's in 2020. The new number drops next week. So not only is it going to be calls, it's going to be text messages, calls, and web messaging. You know, I'm pretty sure that they'll have some artificial intelligence somewhere, somewhere in the mix, little bots or whatever to assist, But anyway, the easy to remember 988 number could further transform the system from responding to mental health crises. In the same way that 911 spurred the growth of emergency medical services, according to the U.S. Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, the hotline also aims to reduce reliance on the police and relieve emergency room overcrowding, which is important. We all heard about cases like Daniel Prude case in Rochester, New York, and a few other cases to where people are having mental meltdowns or whatever you want to call them, and the police are there. A lot of times when the police show up, they're not trained on how to handle mental health meltdowns or anything like that. So a lot of times, unfortunately, the victims, they end up killed or hurt. You know what I'm saying? So that's very important. I think it's a great solution to keep the police out of everybody's business. You know what I'm saying? Bring a little background music. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. So that being said, right, it's very important that we make sure that we know these things. You know what I'm saying? That's part of why I love doing what I do, man, bringing information that we may not know. And if I learn something, I'm definitely not gonna hold it in because it may help somebody out there, you know what I'm saying, at some point in time. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, I'm gonna read a little bit more. Let's see. And I got a couple more articles to get to. And one article, I'm not gonna exactly read it, but it's gonna be down in the description box. So the efforts to create the 3-digit code gained momentum during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, when concerns about mental health became especially acute. But even before that, about 39 million people in the U.S. reported having a mental illness, and only 45% received any sort of care. Noted RAND. Untreated symptoms can become a mental health emergency. Yet, many communities haven't prepared enough for the launch of 988. RAND surveyed 180 state, regional, and county behavioral health program directors from February the 8th through March 17th. More than half reported they didn't have or they hadn't been involved in plans related to 988, and about 15% lacked a mental health hotline or call center in their jurisdiction at all. And of those that did have one, fewer than half were a part of the National Lifeline Call Network. Meanwhile, a majority said that their current hotlines lack text and online chat capabilities. Since suicide is common among young adults, teens, even tweens, it's the second most frequent cause of death for those aged 10 to 14. So if you got any babies, I have a video on here that I'll put at the very end about I did with children and suicide and things of that nature on this mental illness, man. And it's unfortunate that a child that young has to go through so many things to where they feel like the only way that they can solve their problems is to take themselves out of the game completely. You know? And it hits me heavy because, you know, I have 3 children. My oldest being 12, you know what I'm saying? The other ones fall after. That's something that I think about, right? Because I remember how cruel school was. You know, school is cruel for most of us. You know, that's where we learned our social etiquette for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Get bullied or be the, you know what I'm saying, bully or whatever, having to deal with, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty much a microcosm of what the world has to offer once you become an adult. But while you're in the school, you know, you got different things going on within that. You know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, a lot of our beautiful kids, beautiful children, don't get the help that they need. And a lot of times I think it's because of the lack of information, the lack of resources also. You know what I'm saying? I think that a lot too. Let's see if I can go with this one. Let's see. So, like I said, man, I won't read the rest, although it's not a whole lot. But that's the concern for it, you know. And I guarantee you, it's part of those little towns, little rural areas. You know what I'm saying? Little areas that's tucked away from the city and the country. It's the countries of the country. You know what I'm saying? Where it's hard to reach places that need these things. And like you said in the article, sometimes these places don't have the online text and chat capabilities. You know what I'm saying? And that could be, very well be a problem. You know what I'm saying? It can be a big problem. So I'm going to go to this other article real quick, man. It's a little bit more the same thing, so I won't read too much into it. But like I said, man, you know, the information is out here, and I hate that sometimes we have to sift through it, sift through the bullshit to find the information. So this right here, like I said, this will be in the description box. This is the official suicide prevention lifeline.org website. As you can see, a lot of the same things that I just said, so I won't read them again, but I just want you guys to see them. The links will be in the description box down below, like I said. But in my opinion, I do love the fact that a lot of these things are being modernized. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you have to, just about everybody has a text, has a phone that can text from. Even people that don't have a home, they have a phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing that from my own eyes. They might not have nowhere to stay. They might be homeless, but some way, somehow, they got a phone. You know, so even if it's a flip phone, because even the new flip phones, of course, they're modern flip phones, so you can get on the internet and do whatever, you know what I'm saying? And things of that nature. So, like I said, this is the official website, and I also have a PDF file. It's kind of like a little, little information. Back then they would give us pamphlets, but nowadays they give us PDF files. You know what I'm saying? Which I like because I save them and go back to them for a reference. You know what I'm saying? So let me find this reference real quick. You know what I'm saying? So this is basically 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Tells you right there in 2020, Congress designated the new 988 dialing code to operate through existing national suicide prevention lifelines. And it has everything that you need right there. And I will also drop the link to this PDF in the description box. Down here, you can email for questions. If you have any questions, you can hit them up or you can hit me up. You know what I'm saying? And if I don't have the answers, I'm not gonna say I got all the answers. I keep reminding everybody, you know what I'm saying, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a counselor, I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist, but mental health is my stilo, you know what I'm saying, because I learned how valuable it was through a dark time in my life and through some of my partners' lives. And we sitting around saying, yo, goddamn, what the fuck's going on? You know what I'm saying? Where am I supposed to get help at? How do I get help? What does getting help look like? Because nobody ever showed us. So, you know, the number one thing is, keep asking the question and keep trying to find out. Eventually, you have to be the change that you want to see. So, I love doing what I do, man. I love it. And, you know, ain't nothing like it, man. I've helped a lot of people out, you know what I'm saying, with all I can. And if I don't have the answers, I most definitely will point you in the right direction to people that do have the answers. You dig what I'm saying? But the information is here, and I feel blessed to be here to bring it to you guys, because I never know, we never know, you never know who needs this help. You know, you may need it. And this is not anything to kind of tell everybody, like, oh, I'm going here. It's something that you keep to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Something that's sacred. Your mental health is sacred. The same way you can go to the doctor when you strain your back, or when you twist your ankle, or when you get burned and you got to go get a penicillin shot, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. The same way you need to go to the doctor, therapist or whatever, counselor or whatever, to get your mental health and shit together. Because it's important, man. You know what I'm saying? If you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of nobody else. I keep reminding you, this month is Minority Mental Health Month. So shout out to all my Black, Indigenous, and peoples of color, you know what I'm saying, out there. It's BIPOC or BIPOC, whatever they call it. Mental Health Month, Minority Mental Health Month, Melanated Mental Health Month. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it, however you know what I'm saying. I know y'all get crazy with the terms and whatever. Go get your shit checked out, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know personally it has affected me being a father. I've became a better father because I now not only understand my children, but I understand myself more. So with me getting to, starting to understand myself, now I understand my children, what they're going through, and everything I learned, I'm giving them the game early. So when they get older, they can be way more emotionally intelligent than I was at their age. You know what I'm saying? Way more emotionally intelligent. I think that the EI is very important. The EI, that's what I call it. You know what I'm saying? But it's important for us to know, because a lot of times we don't have a lot of empathy, towards each other. And these days, people don't listen to understand; they listen to respond. So even if you do call for help, people are like, oh, you crazy, oh, you doing this, oh, you doing that, oh, it's like, no, I just need somebody to talk to, and it fucks your mind up. So this is the new number that's going to drop July 16th, about a couple of weeks, you know what I'm saying, July 16th, and the older number is still active and will always be active, I believe. Like I said, everything that I showed you will be in the description box below. And with that being said, man, I've done my duty here, man. If you would like to support this channel, $TRILLPILL You can see in the right-hand corner of this graphic, the right-hand corner, $TRILLPILL if you would like to support this channel. And shout out to everybody who supports this channel. That's something that I have to make another video about, is support, because I've gotten a lot of it. I've gotten a lot of love, and I just want to be able to give some of that love back to my supporters. You know what I'm saying? Because talking about mental health, it's just not easy, especially in this society. It seems like all the negative things get the most light. You know what I'm saying? Toxicity has been monetized, and it's very profitable. In the meantime, those who want to help and heal, or at least attempt to genuinely, because it's a lot of fake, fake want to help niggas, and I'm trying to help you, but they really want to scam you. So, you know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you do what you're supposed to do, you reap the blessings in whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? But I've had some blessings, support people, money, the emails, and I pour it right back into my platform, and that's what's most important. You know what I'm saying? It's something that I love doing, and I've been doing it for free so long, so it doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? But I also know that people like to support great content, and I will be coming with those. Last year, I did something, but I didn't do it online. No, I just did it with my circle. You know what I'm saying? I paid for people's subscriptions to certain mental health apps like BetterHelp, and you know what I'm saying? I just paid for a year subscription for them. You know what I'm saying? And I did that very well. I also got a lot of help doing that, and it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? People still to this day say, "Hey, man, I appreciate that." You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I aspire to do, is following the footsteps of the forefathers who are out here really trying to help the people. You know what I'm saying? I just want to follow in those footsteps to even be a part of what they've done. And I keep my head forward, and I don't look in the rear view, too much. Sometimes I got to check who's behind me just to make sure they ain't tailgating me. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure I ain't tailgating me. When niggas up to tailgate me, sometimes you got to do a little brake check. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, I've been doing very well, man. And I appreciate everybody that has supported this platform, because it's not easy, and sometimes we got to be reminded that we're doing the same, not doing the same, but that we're doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? It's a tad bit extrinsic, but it's an intrinsic value also, because although I know I put on great shows and great content and great information, sometimes you don't see it. You know what I'm saying? So it makes you wonder. So anybody who's out there creating great content, regardless of what genre it is, keep going. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Don't stop. You know what I'm saying? I think it was Kanye West said this one time, is you gotta find your tribe. You know what I'm saying? You have to find your tribe. You have to find the people who are like-minded just like you to make you grow. You know what I'm saying? Certain things at certain places and certain people have a certain ceiling. And sometimes when you hit that ceiling, you got to get into a bigger house. You know what I'm saying? So you got to find into a bigger place. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like having a car. The coupe was cool when you were by yourself. Now you done, got this person and you make, kids. You got to buy a bigger car. You know what I'm saying? And some. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it feels. Sometimes you got to get into a bigger space to allow you to grow. Certain things don't grow because the ceilings be low. You got to find it somewhere where it can be no ceilings, like a Lil Wayne tape. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think about the Trill Pill and its content, is it doesn't have no ceilings to it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have no ceilings to it. I've seen it grow from just an idea, and I don't think people really understand it, an idea, to what it is now, which it may not mean a lot to you, but it means the world to me. So I appreciate the support. But like I said, man, all three of the articles that I went through and the PDF file will be in the description box. Make sure you hit that like button, you hit that share button, and you hit that subscribe button. And you already know my slogan: mind your mental, stay trill and heal, and most of all, stay mentally trill. So Trill Pill, much love. God bless. Matthew. I'll holler at y'all.